Hello, everyone, and as always, welcome back to Strategy Gaming Dojo, where we're finding and learning and turning the great strategy games. Today, back into Gary Grigsby's War in the East 2. Dang it! I wanted to live stream today. I wanted to live stream, but I just can't. It's just not going to work out. A bunch of stuff you don't give a dang about. But obviously, I'm going to be out of town this weekend, but I wanted to get something up on the channel because I was disappointed. I told you guys yesterday I'd live stream today. I'm obviously not going to be able to live stream the next couple of days. I will be putting episodes up. Now, I'm not going to, make them like 2-hour episodes or something because I like to do so much of this on the live stream. I will be back live on Monday, 100% promise, assuming I'm not 6 feet under. One way or another, I will be live. Even if I am, they may prop me up because I want to get a live stream in on this. And, I hate to go, 4 days without one, but sometimes life necessitates it. So, anyway, let's go ahead and do, 30 to 40 minutes here of action, just because I wanted to, keep playing the game and also want to get some content up. So anyway, we had already gone through what had happened last turn. We had the combat resolution. It's now turn 51. It is June 7th, 1942. June 7th, 1942. Wow, we're almost a full year into the war. A couple of turns from now will be a full year in. As you can see, raindrops are falling on my head. It is raining still. This is about 3 turns on some parts of the map, so things are getting a little squishy out here. Let's see. We've got light mud here. We've got light mud here. Now, when we looked at the weather map and we looked at the conditions on the ground, you can see that's what we're going to find everywhere. Now, you see a few clear hexes sprinkled in there that are dry or at least not up to the light mud stage. Now, if we look at the actual ground condition here, it says light mud and the air is rain. But if you look underneath that, one nice thing they have in this game, I think they've done a really cool job with this weather system is they tell you how much water or snow is on the ground on a scale of 1 to 10. And as you can see, water 3, snow 0. So pitching a shutout against snow. But water, we're up to a 3. I mean, if this continues on, it's going to get up to a 4 or 5 or 6. But it's showing us for next turn on the weather. If we look at the weather in the air, you see we've got rain here. We've got rain out to the northwest of continental Europe. But if we get to the end of the turn, it's showing dry. And again, I've told you guys before, obviously I should have been a meteorologist on some local TV station. High pressure generally means better weather. That's what I've been told. Heck if I know. Put the green screen behind me. I'll start pointing at things. But this high pressure, again, I've been told high pressure generally means a little better weather. I do not have a barometer close by, so I don't know. Is that true? Not true? You can tell me in the comments. But I believe that's true. But anyway, it's showing us that the weather in the air will be clear at the end of this turn. If we get to next turn, it's raining. Hey, we may get even some heavy mud somewhere, but it looks like it's going to clear up. So just keep that in mind. Another thing to keep in mind here, we've been repairing rail out here. We'll get the rail on in a minute, but before we start the turn, we have got 4 divisions sitting back here that can be deployed somewhere as we come down the map. And I haven't even decided really where I want them yet. So we're at the famous Narva line, but the first thing I'm going to do is repair rail. And I said, well, I'm going to put the rail out here. I guess it's really not that important because we can see in red the rail hexes that need to be repaired. And we may as well come over here and try to get these going. So let's go all the way over to this. I'm just trying to clean up out here the best we can. So let's R that, and we'll come here and R it. And we'll come up here. How about here? We'll R that. Then we'll get on this rail line. And if we go to the map, we'll look at the rail. You can see we can build this out to here, and then we'll swoop around. We'll come up maybe through Parnu, maybe build this, and we'll get all of this north all cleaned up from a rail perspective. Okay, up here in the north, he's really massed quite a few forces. But again, I'm going to let the Narva line just kind of do their own thing. Let's put on defensiveness. You can see we're in level 3 forts now. Very hard to take that, even if it's just one division. We got 60, 56, 49, 44. These guys are well dug in. They're in really defensible terrain. These are both heavy woods, and they're behind a light river, or I'm sorry, it's not a major river, it's a minor river. Minor was the word I was looking for. Here they're behind a major river and also level 3 fort. So no real reason to bring anything up here. Eventually, if we can ever free up some panzers, I'd like to come up here and run around the back of these guys if we can. Before we would do that, I would run recon out here, but no reason to do it now because I'm not doing it this turn. Back here, I know that our good friend Anthony Watson is always worried about this land bridge that comes across the Twin Lakes, and probably for good reason. We are going to bring. Where is Mendel? Where are you, Mendel Field Division? Or is that what I already brought up here? No, that's Moscow Jaeger. Sounds like something I'd drink. Uh, Mendel. There it is. Okay, we're going to bring that up and put it on the other side of the land bridge. So we've got it's two weaker units. I mean, it's a Jaeger regiment and a Mendel Luftwaffe field division with only 5,000 men, and that's it's got it's got 2/3 of its TOE, and it's only got that, so it's just a smaller unit in general. But these guys should be okay to hold that. I'm not too worried about it. If something massive in strength starts to try to move across here, we'll have to adjust. But for now, I'm going to leave these two right here and just kind of block anything. They're my two weakest units in the north. We're going to block that off to the best of our ability. As we look into Pskov, we've got 23rd Corps, which has got the Finns underneath it, and it's been von Arnim. Hans-Jürgen von Arnim has been here is the 23rd Corps. He has been watching over the Finns this whole time. They've done an amazing job. They really allowed us to hold the north and to hold Pskov. Now, we did scoot back. I don't know. I've gone back and forth whether that was actually a good idea or not. I don't think it was a bad idea. Let's put it that way. We're in defensible terrain. We're building back up our fort levels. These guys are strong. If we look at the Z or hit the Z key and look at defensiveness 23, 41, 52. This one's a little light for this big kind of major one here, but so we'll have to keep an eye on that. We just can't allow him to come take Pskov, but maybe we'll double stack these and move these guys around at some point. No real attacks to do here. I could try to take a pot shot at one of these guys, but I don't see the upside of that. Again, we're just holding here until we can get something else up here to maybe threaten encirclement. Down here, he could take this look. Whoops, I'm hitting the Z key again. He could take this shot. Why not? That's just a 1-1. Let's route that. If they're going to give us 3,800 men, let's take it. No reason to dilly-dally taking that attack. Just to blow them out of here. It's 3,000. We could try here. Let's get it back to movement points. We could try here, but that's into a fort level. I don't want to wear him down too much in case he's got to help with this situation. So let's just leave it as is. As I come down here a little further, these guys, have some obvious attacks to do. We got the old Nutcracker situation here. We'll take both those divisions and just blow him the hell out of here. 2398 to 174. Off you go. You're out of here. And then I'm also going to try to do this one, although I don't know. That's a cavalry unit. Let's see how strong he is. All right, we knocked him back. That was a little closer than maybe we would have liked, but back he goes. Um, Now, eventually, if we start kind of cleaning some of this up, we can start moving up this way with the rest of 18th Army and maybe even start threatening to get around here. Now, you can see this big old swamp here. We've got heavy woods. You can see all the heavy woods over here in the Callan province. But you see heavy woods and swamp here, so it's going to kind of have to be, down this way up into what is that, Dina? Okay. Anyway, Let's move this guy up because I don't think there's any more attacks to do there. And let's have this unit and this unit try to blow this guy out of here if we can. All right, we knock him back. He didn't lose as much as I probably would have liked. Now we could probably, can we move up anymore? No. Could we move him there? Well, we could. Do we want to is probably the question. I think I'm going to leave him in the fort level for now. And as you can see, I've still got remnants of Ninth Army because, we were shifting. I've still got remnants of Ninth Army. Now this dude, let's see, this is listed as clear. This is listed as heavy. Oh, I'd rather be in the heavy woods, obviously. But to do that, I really need to move this guy up, move this guy over. Hmm. Well, let's see. Who's my strongest out here? Oh, that's a labor group that's out here. Okay. He can't move anymore. So I'm going to put him. I don't really want him in clear if I can put him in heavy woods. But that being said, that would leave a bigger or too big of a gap there actually. We've also got this division that's out here, but I really want him to take the place here so we can start scooting Ninth Army down. Wish he could get just a little further, and he cannot. Uh, yeah, I guess I'm just going to leave that like this for this turn. Again, I'd rather he be in there. Now, we'll take this division then, and I'll replace this bit of Ninth Army there. All right, now we can start scooting guys down. Gosh darn it, I really want him in those heavy woods. I want to put him in that hex, and that gets us every other hex, even though he'd be a little extended. Now, if we look at this, is there an attack available there? I mean, there is if I use this unit. I want to keep the movement points for this guy because around he goes, he's going to go into this fort level. He's pretty good, 12,000. This guy's stronger. I'm going to leave him there, and I'm actually going to take this guy and put him there. This is not what I wanted to do. Uh, I was just like, wait a minute, what just happened there? Okay, I am going to have to put him in here. Well, luckily, there's not that big of a difference between the two. I was like, wait a minute, I clicked on that guy, dang it. How far can this guy get? Mm, does he need to come here for a turn? Just to make sure. I mean, he's got a lot of strength right there. I think he does. Let's put him in there for a turn and see just to make sure he can't bust through here at all. I could go ahead and take a shot there. I like that all right. Oh, that's a lot stronger than we thought. Now, we actually got much the better of that, but he's in a fort level 3. Well, he took 160 casualties. We didn't take any. How about this? Don't love that. Don't love that. It's not a great looking attack. Not really. All right, well, we're double stacked there. Eventually, I'd like to free it up and keep moving guys down and around. We're also could bring one of those divisions that we have back by Berlin into this area. Uh, yeah, I'm not going to do that. This attack, what are we attacking into? It's clear, and we've got 2 divisions. Let's try to hit that. All right, we do route it out. 3,100 men. My guy, Lieb. Heck yeah, that's how you monocle it right there. Excellent, excellent. Now we've got some guys freed up here because I mean we see I mean not all of this is empty. We're not running recon, so some of this is going to be filled up with some Soviets out and about. But we do have the ability to move across the river now and start spreading our wings a little bit. Let's move one there, one there. Okay, let's do that. And we'll do a deliberate attack against that unit. We didn't know what it was, but it was 4792 to 84. Love it. This is Airlines, guys. Let's move him up here a little bit. Come talk to his forces, and let's try to hit that unit too. Now we may get stoned there, and we did. Ooh, that's a guards unit. 427 to 427. He lost 54 fighters coming into that action, though. We'll take that. So we'll try to knock that back, also scoot around and start moving these guys this way and moving them down, around, and out. Um, this unit, now I could. Do I have enough movement points? No, I don't. I was hoping to have enough movement points to move some of this around, but I think what I'm going to have to do is do this. Let's attack with all three of these divisions into this stack just outside of Smolensk, and we just absolutely ravage them. They lose 57 fighters, 74 guns, and 3,500 men. I'll take it. He can't quite get there. This guy needs help. He needs help. But where's it going to come from is the question everyone's asking. Let's move this unit up then. All right. Let's take him and try. Oh, you know what I could do? I could move. This is a pretty strong force, evidently, because he gobsmacked this guy. If he goes there, now I don't think he would be able to attack across the river. There is the problem, and if he goes there, he can't attack either. This guy has already proven himself not very strong, but I think that's how we're going to have to do it. So let's bring him around here, and then we'll have this force come out of Smolensk, which not a huge fan of that, but he's going to have to move forward eventually. We may as well do it now. We really got to hope he doesn't get blown out, and as part of that, we'll just double stack right there. And that way, I think we've kind of limited. Now, he could get knocked, certainly. Let's turn on defensiveness. Shit, he's only a 7. You know what? I'm putting him right back in Smolensk. Now they could get here, but we can nutcracker him there. And I don't think he can take into a level 3 fort. You see, we put him back here, and now his defensiveness is an 82. Like, what? Huh? Okay, perfect. Rightio then. Let's move down the way here, and let's take this attack with 2 divisions. But hold on. Do we want to try it with just this for 1 division? Now the problem is I don't want him to get too worn out because these guys are going to try to push through here. But let's see. Let's give it a shot. All right, he routes out 2302 gone. We lost 51 men. He lost 27. He's losing a lot of aircraft. Okay. Keep moving down the line as we clear things out as it tries to invade our pocket. Let's. Well, he can't take that attack now. I think it's more important to try to shove these 2 guys back. So let's do a double attack there. Looks like we're getting, yeah, nice. Almost 2,000 men, 22, 16, only 325 loss for us. And I'll just let them sit right there. They're holding this line. And we have a unit back here that we can move out a little further. Okay. Looking around, looking around. I don't think he does anything. He's not he's building some strength here. Nothing that worries me quite yet. And again, we have this division here that we can put out here somewhere. We also have this that could come back around here. Let's make sure all these guys are in command. They are, but um, let's move him down. That's Rouse. Okay, let's move Rouse down. Uh, Okay, I'm not going to move these guys yet or the Panzers here. We'll get to that, but I want to straighten some other things out first. And for that, I'm going to start over here and I'm going to move back this way just to see how far around here we can scoot some of these guys. Now, we kind of want to scoot them, right? Because eventually they're going to form our line maybe all the way down here potentially. It depends how much of this is spread out, but when we start moving forward after this pocket, where do we want to hit here? Or do we? It's a great question. I think right here is an obvious attack. Okay, and that's routed, and it's routed in our pocket, 2,600 men. You don't want them flying completely out of the pocket we're trying to make. That kind of defeats the purpose. I will come down here. We'll remember we started right here. Let's try to nutcracker that one. Off he goes, 31 13. Goodbye. Goodbye. Adios. Sayonara. Let's try to hit there. Okay, that route's still in our pocket. Well, you take that whether it's in the pocket or not. 4,600 men out of his 5,100 just obliterated. This guy can move forward. Not sure that's an obvious attack like here. That's not. Or here, really. We've got even odds there, it seems. Okay, I'm not sure how much we're actually going to be able to spread out here because we've got this French group here that, they're not doing much. Okay, scooted him back 25-45. That was an obvious attack. I could move this guy here and try to attack there, but I don't want to get side by side with just this unit all on his own. Let's move the headquarters up a little bit. Um, that's all fine so far. The French could get running through here, and I'm tempted to do that because you can see a smaller pocket that could form here, and the French don't really have anything they have to watch over at this moment in time, certainly. Um, Now that's going to draw. He'd probably get isolated in here, but I think we've got enough strength. It's just the little French infantry division. Let's start threatening to cut off these things at the river. I don't see a real downside to that. I think that's fine. Let's try this attack here. I'm not sure this is going to be successful. It's not. It ends up, we take a fort level down. He loses a few more than us, but that really didn't accomplish a whole great deal. We could. Oh, this is a rail unit. I was going to say, wait, what the heck's the rail unit doing there? Let's start bringing. Is that true? Do I want to bring him out? I don't think so, because I think what we want to do is actually put him here, right? And let's attack with him and. Ooh, I've got two divisions there? No, I don't. Let's take the one with fewer movement points. Okay. Stop doing that. Uh, him and him. That's it. And oh my gosh, if it didn't bring all three with it. Him. Now I'll try it. No, it does bring all three. Okay. Chimney Christmas. Okay. Let's do it this way. Him and you guys, except we're going to come up here and take the unit with movement points, but I forget which one it is. Oh, it's this one. Take him out. Okay, gosh, darn it. Um, and let's hit right there. Okay, he routes into that's nice. 29, 13, 47 on the guns, and he gets scooted back, and that could allow us to start moving this way, and I like it. Um, where should he go? Probably along the river. Let's go along the river with him. All right, and then we'll take this guy. Can he move in there? He can't quite get in there. Shoot. That may mean that I need to come back over here, but I'm not going to do that. Well, that actually means maybe I need to hit right there. Let's try it. I'm not sure this is going to work. He scooted back. That does work actually. I'm not sure that actually changes the situation much, but that's okay. We scooted him back. He took some casualties. That's all we're looking for. I think this is okay here. We've really scooted this back, and a lot of these guys are starting to get the hell out of here. So let's take this with 15. Now we could just for a turn take somebody back here and help. As a matter of fact, I'm going to. I don't really like the setup over here by Smolensk. So I'm going to put him there. I've got him there. That's fine. And let's put this guy in here. Okay, where every other. We'll put you in there. All right, put you in there. And then we can take you. Well, actually, before I do that, he could do that, or let's get a deliberate attack on the amphib unit. Okay, we knock him back 802, like that. Can he still get up there to Mogilev? He can. Excellent. Okay, that frees up another motorized unit for us. Fantastic. This is good. Actually, probably would like him behind the river, but this is fine for now. Let's just take a shot at this guy. I don't know that we could do much. We just kind of scouted there. Fine. This guy's a little weak, but that's okay. Now then, I think that kind of frees this guy, and we'll have two free motorized units that we can move. Now, I was talking about maybe bringing him over here. Hmm. Well, that's going to be a decision for next time. I'm going to try to keep these short. I get that it is only 25 minutes today. We moved a lot. So okay, I want to make these quick, but when I'm not interacting with you guys, I can really get down the map a long ways. So we got through all of this. Uh, this looks okay. He's going to try to bull rush this. This unit's maybe not strong enough. We can always reverse this out of here and come back. Maybe I should have done that anyway. Maybe I still can. And maybe I will. I don't know, but I'm going to think about it. I will be recording episodes. I'll put up an episode probably every day that I'm gone. We'll be back live on Monday. I promise you guys next week. We'll try to stream every single day next week, live stream as this game continues to heat up. Look at these crazy lines that we've got all over the map. Somebody said at the end of the live stream yesterday, that is a wild looking front line. You're not joking, man. I mean, this is just a crazy. There's bulges from both sides. We're bulging, they're bulging. I'm bulging, you're bulging. Who's bulging? Okay, I probably said enough of that to get kicked off YouTube. Anyway, you guys be good. I'll talk to you tomorrow by tape. That's what old people say. Anyway, have a good one. Strategy Gaming Dojo out.